Puppycam day 27. This is the last day before it gets real messy around here, because food starts tomorrow. Real food starts tomorrow. That means real genuine puppy poop that Mama will have nothing to do with starts tomorrow. We've had a little preliminary practice here and there, and I forgot. I did take that pill, but it hasn't kicked in yet, so sorry for all the sniffling. But I want to tell you though, the pills I use are from Kirkland, good old Costco allergy pills, and they work great. As soon as this one kicks in, I will not sniffle until tomorrow morning. But right now I'm going to grab a tissue, which happens to be real close by because the whole roll of paper towels is real close by for cleanup. This is the last day of puppies only enjoying food from Mom. And it's almost both the day they're going to bust out. Now see how low that door there is. They can't quite make it over by themselves. But what almost happened yesterday is they were all piling up because Mandy was standing outside the door. So they were all piling on this side of the door, and that's all it's going to take. One will climb over another, and they will be out, and then the world will be their oyster, and they'll all be all over this room, which is not that big of a room, but I'm telling you what, you can house a lot of puppy poop in a room that's 9 by 9. So I will not be having much of a life outside of the house starting tomorrow. I'll be cleaning up a lot of poop starting tomorrow. But anybody who does have puppies, this is a review of my invention, which all it is a big piece of thick rubber cut to cover over a piddle pad, or in this case 2 piddle pads, so that the puppies can piddle pad it and hopefully not tear up the edges. I have not put this one down very properly because you can still see an edge right there, which would be an attractive nuisance to a puppy. So see this, I gotta tuck it underneath this so they don't see it. And then, hopefully, they'll start transferring their puppy pad knowledge, which is not that extensive, by the way, from this little pad right there, which is just a smaller version of the same thing. This pad down here, that rubber thing exactly fits a piddle pad. And then that one over there is intended to cover 2 piddle pads overlapping each other. So if you have puppies, you might want to try that, because then it keeps those pads in place until puppies decide to dig them up, which that happens too. But at least it kind of helps, which is the goal. If you just throw a piddle pad down on the floor, you can just forget about it, because they're going to tear it all to pieces and drag it all over. It's not going to do a darn bit of good. You have to protect it somehow. Now at Paws, what they do is they have some kind of a grate thing, like say it's a PVC rectangle or some kind of material, I don't know, wood, whatever it is, with like chicken wire going across the middle, and that whole thing goes on top of the piddle pad, which is a great idea, except that I'm sure that poop gets into that chicken wire like crazy. So that'd be kind of gross. You can't really clean the chicken wire very well. But I don't know. I mean, nothing about this is clean, and nothing about this stays non-stinky. I don't care how hard you try, you're going to have a stinky mess. So that's where they're going to have to do their business. And of course, they're going to do it everywhere else too. That's where they're going to get their food. And they can, this is from my sister-in-law, Patsy gave me this really cool puppy dish that the puppies can go walk around the outside of it in a little 7-puppy train and gobble, gobble, gobble all the way around, which you will be seeing in the next day or 2 or 3 as they have their breakfast. That is the come in the door, wipe your feet mat, which will be disappearing because you know darn well they're going to rather piddle and poop on it. It's just way more fun than piddle pad. So I guess we're just going to take it out of the room for now. There's the nice outdoors that if it was summertime, I would put the puppies out there in a fenced-in area, and they could just poop and pee outdoors, and that would be so nice. But that's not going to happen this time around. Maybe next time. And this is Day 27, 2018, marine litter number 3. Oh, look at that dog eating that rubber thingy. Hey, Midnight, what do you think you're doing? What do you oh, that's Gus. Gus, what do you think you're doing? Gus just pooped a little bit ago. I was real proud of him. I had to keep picking him up and putting him over there. Anyway, so this is day 27, this is 4 weeks old tomorrow, guys. Time flies. They're already half cooked. They're already half baked. And only 4 weeks and a day from now, give or take, off they go. Back to Paws, where you, happy puppy volunteer raising person, can go pick your puppy up, and then you can just love on it and teach it how to be a good little puppy for the next year and 4 months. And you can change a life. So please consider it, or if you know somebody else who might be interested, please pass this information along to them. One thing I didn't tell you is that if you are a puppy raiser, you will be required to attend puppy raising classes at Paws or another puppy training place, where you will teach your puppy basic skills like sit, come, stay, under, heel, follow. That might be about it. There might be a few more. Anyway, and nothing serious. The same kinds of things you would want to teach any dog. And Paws people will teach you how to teach your puppies how to be good dogs. And then those skills, those are the only skills your average everyday dog needs. So you'll become a good puppy trainer for your future next puppy, which when you go back to Paws and you pick up your second puppy after you've raised your first one, and then you'll be a pro, and then of course you'll go back and get your third, and they'll be really super pro, and then you'll be like Natalie, who's already had 17 or so puppies in her home. She started off with the first puppy she took to her daughter's, I forget what she said, kindergarten graduation or something like that, her oldest child's kindergarten graduation. And her current puppy, she is taking to that same child's college graduation. So she's been doing puppies all these years, and her kids and she have raised 17 or so, maybe more, at least 17 puppies. Of course, I don't expect anybody to be like Natalie. Natalie's amazing. But you could be semi-amazing by raising one puppy. That would be cool.